Hello my friends and welcome back to the rabbit hole. We're going to have a calmer video today than we did for the last video. We're just going to chat about new skincare releases. I hope this can stay low drama, even though I'm going to touch on Halo Beauty in this video. But don't worry, don't worry. The only tea that I have today is one of those that you drop into the water. Anyway, so we are going to be discussing new skincare releases. You guys seemed to enjoy this last time, and there is always a new product to discuss basically every day. I'm figuring we'll do this least expensive to most expensive. No, we're going to save Halo for last regardless. That's loosely skincare, you know. So anyway, we're going to start with The Ordinary. Hilariously enough, the cheapest product in this video is available at Sephora. And this is the Mineral UV Filters SPF 30 with antioxidants. So, The Ordinary has released a mineral sunscreen, and it is $9.70 for an ounce. It's a great price. The reviews are a little shaky, and the thing is, I could have told you this. I could have told you that not everybody's gonna like this. Mineral sunscreens are typically less irritating on the skin, yes, but the way they work is by reflecting light. So it's kind of goes without saying that they leave a white cast on the skin, and basically if you're my skin tone or deeper and I'm NC20, which is fairly light, you're gonna see it. I have a fix for this, but I don't know how many people are gonna find this very appealing, even though it is in fact what I do. I absolutely swear by debronzy. I swear by Drunk Elephant's debronzy. You take a little bit of it and you mix it into any of these mineral sunscreens, and it reduces that white cast by adding a bronzing effect. Now that said, it's not the cheapest product in the world. I don't think it's too expensive either. I believe it was around $35. I just checked. I was off by $1. It's $36. That's not too bad in my opinion, but it's still kind of pricey. A little goes such a long way though. So, you know, if you're looking for a fix to that, there's another fix also, and that is Korean sunscreens. They use completely different filters than what we use in the US against UV. So you have options so you don't just walk around looking pasty. But I probably still won't purchase this, probably. I've already told you guys, I really like my Clinique for Men. I know. Okay, let's go over to the Ulta website where we have Vitamin C Beauty. I don't think this is a new brand. I think this is just new to Ulta, but I really do want to mention it because this brand is cheaper than The Ordinary or cheaper than Inkey List because of the sizes. Let's just take a look at one of these. We've got the Sea Kale and Hyaluronic Acid Complex Rejuvenating Skin Serum for $11.99 for 2 ounces. 2 ounces. A hyaluronic serum that's basically $6 per ounce. That's so cheap. Now it's not perfect in my opinion because the fragrance is listed kind of high in the ingredients, so I definitely wouldn't recommend this brand for anybody who has more sensitive skin. Also, you're gonna want to take a look at the ingredients because this does seem to be a more natural leaning brand. And I've noticed with any of these natural leaning brands, they put in a ton of plant ingredients, which is great unless you have an allergy to any of those ingredients. So you gotta watch every single ingredient. But it's actually a pretty nice formula on this. And I mean, again, if you're looking for the cheapest and you really want to stretch your dollar, wow, these are just incredible prices. We've got the facial toner mist is $9 for 8 ounces. 8 ounces, y'all. Pixie, the drugstore brand Pixie. Their mists are $15 for what, 3.4 ounces? Let me check. 2.7. This is so affordable. Let me check this one's ingredients. Let's see. Oh, honestly, this looks beautiful. I've been really thinking about throwing all of these products into an order. We've got that 20% off coupon right now. So I've been thinking I'll just buy the whole line, test it out, but you know what's holding me back? I talked about this a long time ago. The whole reason I like to do my skincare trials based on samples is because I hate when I can't finish products. How am I ever gonna finish some of these? Let me show you these masks. Sea Lavender Chamomile Overnight Hydration Sleep Mask, $11 for 8.5 5 ounces. Do you realize how gigantic this container is? It is huge. And you're gonna love these ingredients if you like more natural products. You really are. It's very, very natural. No parabens. They use phenoxyethanol instead. Definitely a more natural brand. I'm so curious. I just don't want to have pounds of skincare that I won't get through. I feel so bad about it already. There was this brand that had sent me this literally an entire pound of a clay mask, and I've talked a lot about this. If I have clay masks, I don't use them often. I feel bad because it's a tub, so I don't really want to give it to a friend because it's not really hygienic. I was thinking about doing the thing you do with like cream cheese where you scrape the top off because there's just so much in there. Is that disgusting? Am I disgusting? I don't even know. Let's move on. This is one of the cheapest skincare brands I've ever come across, and it's more natural. I know there's an audience for it. I think people just don't know it exists. We've got some new releases from Pixi, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I am so mad at Pixi. Not real mad, but fake mad, where you're like, I love you, but I hate you. Because I just bought a ton of new Pixi products. I'm testing them right now. That video should be up Monday. And they released products that are even more interesting to me. So they've expanded their retinol line. Now I am currently testing the retinol tonic. I'm liking it so far. But at the time I bought it, that's all they had for the retinol line. Now they have 4 new products. I will tell you my thoughts on all 4 of these because I'm actually not interested in 2 of them. I think the Retinol Jasmine Cleanser is kind of a little on the silly side because why put retinol in a cleanser? A cleanser isn't a step where you really need to be putting in ingredients that you want to stay on your skin. So that's a pass for me. And the Retinol Jasmine Lotion is also a pass because they didn't put retinol in it. They just put retinol palmitate, at least from what I'm seeing, as long as these ingredients are correct. And that's not the best form of retinol. I've used that one for a long time, and it was when I introduced retinol, spelled retinol, that I started seeing better results. So we do have 2 products that I'm extremely interested in. Overnight retinol oil, $24 for an ounce. This looks beautiful. So the formula starts with sweet almond oil, which is a great oil if you have dry skin. Then they do put in retinol palmitate as the second ingredient. Then jasmine, one of my absolute favorite scents in the entire world, the extract of jasmine. And then they jump into a couple more ingredients and retinol, sunflower oil, peptides. I want to try this so badly. Pixi, why'd you have to come out with this right after I placed my order? This looks beautiful, and $24. I really have had great results using retinol in an oil. I've tried both Strivectins and Sunday Riley's extremely expensive one. $24 for an ounce? I want to try this. Let me know if you guys have tried. I guess this is brand new. So, I'm wishing here. No reviews yet, but yeah, I want to try that. Then we have the retinol eye cream, and I think this looks nice as well. One of you guys had said to be careful with retinol around the brows, so I do want to mention that. But aside from that, it's a really nice product that has avocado oil listed quite high in it. Shea butter, I feel like this might be similar in texture to the Kiehl's avocado cream, but I don't know because I haven't tried it. It just looks like a very lovely ingredients list, and I want to try it. So the next 3 products in this video, I feel so fortunate because the brands did send me these so I can give you a little more information about first impressions, thoughts on these products. First up, we have the Fresh Sugar Strawberry Exfoliating Face Wash. I don't know about you guys, but I've seen this all over social media. This is $33 from Fresh Beauty, who we do know their cleanser is a fantastic cleanser. I've talked about that before. I just kind of made a giant assumption there, didn't I? It is a good cleanser, the soy cleanser. So I was kind of honestly a little nervous about finding out they came out with an exfoliating cleanser. It's a little bit of a dramatic time in terms of talking about exfoliants. But then I saw a lot of people saying that it was gentle, and again, I'm happy I got to try it. I'm gonna put up a picture of the texture so you can see it really closely. It is actually a very gentle exfoliating cleanser with a very slight but beautiful strawberry scent to it. It has very fine sugar crystals in it, but as you start massaging the crystals out, they kind of just disappear. So it doesn't, do what walnuts, for example, do to your skin and kind of make it feel like you scratched up the surface of your skin. Instead, it just kind of melts into your skin, so you get a very gentle exfoliating cleanse. It really is a good product. I can't personally tell you if you're going to use a cleanser like this every single day. I can tell you that for me, even though I like it and I find it gentle, I still prefer a creamy cleanser on the daily. And something like this once or twice a week. That's just me. Some people can use what's the devil of skincare? St. Ives? Truly the devil in the skincare world. Yeah, some people can use that twice a day. I'm out. But it is really nice. It's not at a bad price point, $33 for 4.2 ounces. Fresh did a really good job on this if you're looking for an exfoliating cleanser. Again, if you're looking for exfoliation, if you really want it, go with something like this over a walnut scrub is my recommendation. Again, I know some people do it, but this is my recommendation. I've already talked about this, but this is also new on the Sephora website, so I did want to mention it again. This is the Saturday Skin Pretty Pop Probiotic Power Whipped Cream. This is a beautiful moisturizer. It's got a very whipped texture to it. I'll put up a picture of this as well. It's really, really gorgeous, and it spreads really well on the skin so that if you're wearing it under makeup, it won't give you problems. You can make it a little bit thicker by just applying more at night. Wow, that was common sense, Alice. It's just so funny. If you missed my video talking about worst to best acne treatments, I never in a million years would have thought that I'd be so highly recommending probiotics for acne. I never made the connection, and yet products like this they've been game changing for me. At this point, I've noticed that the breakouts that I get are more as a result of using ingredients that I already knew in advance would irritate my skin, but used them anyway, as opposed to, oh look, just randomly 11 pimples today. Again, I say this every time I talk about probiotics and acne. I don't know if that's the fix for everybody. I think it's a very, very much a potential cause, and it really changed my game, and it might for others. It's a little shaky in that description there, but I think it's worth trying at the very least, especially if your acne has been really, really stubborn and you feel like you've tried everything. It's just been such a massive change for me, something I never expected. So anyway, I love probiotic skincare. This is a great choice for a probiotic moisturizer. So the last product that I was so kindly sent was the Eve Lom Time Retreat Radiance Essence. This is a new release from Eve Lom, and it is, of course, an essence. Now, this is $95 for 5 ounces. I can honestly tell you that I thought it was pricey, and I had no idea that I was actually going to love it. Okay, if you've tried Eve Lom's cleansing balm, which I had tried before, I actually bought a couple other Eve Lom makeup items in the past, but I'd never tried their skincare before the balm. So the balm is it's a different experience. It's very, it's got a lot of aromatherapy going on in it, and I feel like maybe that's Eve Lom's thing, because this again is the second skincare product from them I've tried, and you definitely have it going on with this essence. So you can immediately smell the lavender, the sandalwood. That said, I definitely think you're going to want to be more careful if you have sensitive skin, but that's not even really my highlight of this product. So this is an essence that you just you drop into your hands and you pat gently onto your face after your toner and before your serum. And there's something, I really don't like gimmicky words, so I'm avoiding the word magical, but there is something about applying this that just kind of feels like giving your skin a drink of water in a way that I've never actually experienced with an essence before. So if you have dry skin and the price tag doesn't bother you, you've got to at least sample this, because I think that this is just a dry skin person's dream product. I mean, again, I didn't expect to love this so much, and I haven't even told you what's going on in these ingredients. So it does have peptides in it, as well as a lot of plant-based ingredients, but I think a lot of this magic going on with this is that they listed alcohol and then plain old retinol. Now, I know some people are uncomfortable with alcohol in skincare at all, so just know what's in this, but for me, I actually think it might be part of what's pushing the ingredients deep into the skin, so you feel that instant hydration. I've talked about this. I talked about this in my Suasu video specifically. I actually had really good results with using the First Treatment Serum. When I used the First Treatment Serum, I really felt like it was pushing all of the products that I followed with into my skin. So by having this in an essence that also has retinol in it, I just feel like everything in my skincare routine is working more efficiently. And it's not like I'm applying a heavy amount of alcohol, because again, you just pat this into your hands, pat it on your face. You don't use a lot. So I honestly really love it. And I think, 5 ounces that you don't use that much of, we're gonna see how long this lasts, but I feel like it's gonna last me a really long time. By the way, I'm only using this on my forehead and my neck where I have the biggest issues with dry skin, because personally for me, I have problems with bergamot if I use it here. So I'm just sticking with this area, and I really like this. Last product, can you tell I'm nervous about talking about this one? New from Halo Beauty, we have the His and Her Daily Multivitamins. Now, I've talked about Halo Beauty quite a few times on this channel. I've still never bought any products from them. And I respect and understand that a lot of you watching this do use Halo Beauty's vitamins and have had good results. The sole reason why I've never made a purchase with Halo is that I just think it's really expensive. So this new release that they're calling the Body and Brain Booster, this is $24.95 for a month's supply. Do you guys realize that's really expensive multivitamins? Also, my stance with multivitamins, I'm gonna be that annoying person for those of you that watch my channel a lot, so apologies in advance, but my degree is in nutrition. You know what I mean, though. If you know the people that reiterate what degree they have like 8 times a day, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be that person. I'm just saying that in case other people don't know. So let me tell you a little bit about the way that you study nutrition if you were to go and get a master's degree, unlike what Tarte did. It's kind of funny. So in the program, you learn what are the specific vitamins and minerals that a human body needs, when do they need them, and yes, it is true that they are different for both men and women, and also by age groups. What foods are these minerals and vitamins found in, so that you can most optimally create a diet for somebody that has them eating all of the vitamins and minerals that they need. See, in general, if you get this degree, you're going to go on to become a dietitian, not somebody who sells supplements. And that's what we do. We kind of tell you, this is what to eat, not like here's a bottle of vitamins that you need to take. I think it's very dangerous to just depend on multivitamins. So my concern when I see people talk about multivitamins is, are you just eating nothing but McDonald's and swallowing multivitamins at the end of the day? Because you're not going to be healthy. Like, dead serious. Like, I can't joke about that. You're not going to be healthy swallowing a multivitamin. You are probably only absorbing a very small amount of those vitamins and minerals in the first place, and that's just a fact. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I bought. Don't laugh. So I did buy Hum's Base Control. This was $10. This is $20 on the Sephora website. It's $10 on theirs. That's what you should pay her for multivitamins, and it's just fine. These are actually really similar to Tate's. She has a couple of vitamins that she has at a really high amount, actually. I'm not sure why. My other recommendation, I've talked about this in other videos, I do take a couple of supplements every single day. I take fish oils. I get them from Puritan's Pride, which is a brand that I literally grew up with. My mom ordered from this brand. They're great, they're reliable, they're cheap. And I take calcium. I don't know if I've ever said this on my channel, but I take calcium because my doctor recommended it. I'm apparently high risk for osteoporosis, so I've taken calcium since I was 18. So I do want to mention one other thing before I finish this video. with any vitamin, please talk to your doctor first, please, so you can avoid medication interactions. The more you talk to your doctor about this kind of thing, the more your doctor will tell you what is optimal for you to be taking. So again, no shade towards this. I think a lot of people are going to buy it because a lot of people want to support Tarte, and that's great. I just personally think that $25 is a lot for multivitamin. So that's all I have for today's video. Let me know in the comment section below if you are interested in picking up any of these products, if you already have. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.